The next 7-star raid event has officially been announced in Pokémon Scarlet and Violet, and this time, we're going back to Gen 2. That's right, this time we're facing off against Psychic Terra Meganium in a 7-star raid event. So, let's take a look at exactly what we're getting ourselves into when this raid goes live later this week. Let's get to it. And there you have Meganium, arguably the worst of the Gen 2 starters, however still some people's favorite and not the worst overall starter in the game. However, Meganium is just base grass typing. It will have a Psychic Terra type for this one that will supersede that base grass typing. It's going to be level 100 because this is a 7-star raid and they're always level 100. And with this one, more than likely, like 90% of the other raids, there will not be a held item on this one. Now, as far as Meganium's stats go, HP stat at level 100 of 293 is not like the best we've ever seen before. It's also not the worst. We know that's either going to be multiplied by 30 or 35 times for this raid, so expect quite a lot of HP out of this one. Stats on this one for attack are pretty much equal. Base physical attack being 82 and base special attack being 83 means that this could be one of the few rare mixed attackers that we see for a 7-star raid. So we need to make sure that we're prepared for that. Probably going to split physical and special defense on this one for some pre-builds until we know exactly what moveset it's going to be using. And its defense stats are straight even here. Both special defense and physical defense are base 100, meaning that we could realistically bring whatever type of attacker we wanted to on this one, with either special attacking or physical attacking Pokemon. So it's going to be kind of a take your pick on this. And a speed stat of 172 means it is not the fastest Pokemon out there. We can easily outspeed this one and make sure that we're attacking first. Ability on this guy is not going to be Overgrow. That is its base ability. Its hidden ability is Leaf Guard, which means that during sunny day status, we will not be able to inflict any status conditions on this guy. Anything like burn, poison, anything like that is not going to work. Now, with that Psychic Terra that we know Meganium is going to have, we know that Psychic really has 3 key weaknesses here, those being Ghost, Dark, and Bug type, and the nice thing about this is none of those are really, like, Meganium doesn't really have anything to counter those. So, we could really go in with any of those typings, however, knowing that this is Ghost typing, or that Ghost typing is super effective against Psychic, knowing that Meganium's special defense and physical defense stats are both equal, there's a good chance this one's going to turn into a just use Annihilate scenario. So we'll have to wait and see what the exact move pool is, but I have a feeling that's probably what's going to happen here. Now, as far as movesets go for Meganium, this one's going to be really hard to nail down because Meganium only gets access to one Psychic type attacking move, and that is Zen Headbutt. So I would definitely expect to see that on here given the Psychic Terra. It also gets access to the moves Reflect and Light Screen, both defensive moves that cut the effectiveness of both physical and special attacks. So I would expect to see one or both of those on Meganium as well. But other than that, it's really up in the air what we could see on Meganium. Odds are, I would say that we're probably going to see Solar Beam in here somewhere just because it is a very high output move that I could see them giving to Meganium. Giga Drain could also be in there as well. And I definitely wouldn't put out the option of like Meganium having Razor Leaf or Petal Blizzard, one of those two moves, especially given the fact that its attack and special attack are both pretty much equal on this one. Poison Powder is definitely an option on there as a poison type move, as we could very well see some other ridiculous type moves in there as well, such as like Fake Tears, Outrage, Dragon Tail, just those weird one-off moves, or even Earthquake. EQ on this one would be absolutely terrifying, so it's Stomping Tantrum, Bulldoze, or Mud Slap. Meganium does also get access to Sword Stance, Substitute, and Encore, which means that, yeah, we could be seeing those as well, but the moveset on this one is really, it's just too it's too vast. It learns too many different moves to kind of nail this down. I think we can safely say, though, that you're probably going to see Sword Stance on this one, either Reflect or Light Screen, and definitely going to see Zen Headbutt. As far as grass type moves go, I would say Solar Beam is probably going to be in there, as well as either Razor Leaf or or Petal Blizzard. One of those two. Probably Giga Drain as well, just to help restore some of its HP, or, you know, just do some massive damage here. Which we don't really have to worry about, because none of the Pokemon we're going to bring for this are really going to have any weakness to grass type moves. But there you have it. That is your overview for Meganium. Grass typing with a Psychic Terra, level 100. Not super impressive HP stat on this one, at least compared to some of the things we've gone up against. Basically identical special and physical attack, so expect a mixed attacker build on this one. Identical special defense and physical defense, so plan on bringing either one. Lackluster speed stat that we can easily outspeed. Leaf Guard as the ability, and we're definitely going to be seeing Zen Headbutt and some combination of Reflect, Light Screen, and Sword Stance on this guy. Moves to worry about, definitely worry about Earthquake on this one, because that could wreck a lot of things on here. Poison Powder, Solar Beam, Razor Leaf, Petal Blizzard, all of those things could be just absolutely atrocious going into this, especially if they decide to throw in some random dragon type move like Dragon Tail or Outrage. So that's it. Let me know down in the comments below what builds you guys are planning on bringing into Meganium when it comes out later this week in Scarlet and Violet, and keep an eye out, because a lot of builds for you guys coming out later this week on the best way to take this guy down. As always, if you enjoyed this, hit the like button, consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!